Batman issue 92 finds Bullock and his officers come to see the Penguin in hospital, telling him he is under arrest for the murder of 3 cops. Oswald feigns innocence, saying that he was kidnapped by people who murdered his casino staff and were planning on murdering him, so he wants to press charges against Deathstroke, wondering if he needs his lawyer to give Harvey the details. The lawyer says that Cobblepot doesn't appreciate the officer's accusations of murder, since he is an upstanding citizen of Gotham and will not be treated this way. Harvey knows that he will find something he can pin on the villain, as one of the officers alerts the commissioner to the city turning green outside. Harvey knows that it never ends, wanting a TV since he knows these freaks love to hear themselves talk. Outside, Riddler takes to the screens around the city, erecting huge green walls around Gotham and telling the city that he has a game for them to play. Batman and Deathstroke stop their fight while Riddler tells the city that he has turned it into a crossword grid, and when the grid is solved, the city will open and everyone will be freed. He knows the city wants to know who is to solve this crossword, revealing it will of course be Batman, who will be followed by a drone. Batman tells Lucius to trace Riddler's location, but Riddler cuts off all of Batman's comms, telling him he's not to cheat and he might want to grab a piece of paper, since if he gets any of the crossword wrong, the bombs start going off. Elsewhere, Harley and Catwoman traverse through the sewers. Harley asks if the hero types have a different secret sewer system to mess around in, since the good guys always smell less than the bad guys. Selina knows that they learn something new every day, but Harley continues to wonder if the heroes have some sort of actual secret tunnels, like Bat subway cars, since they always seem to beat villains to their hideaways. Catwoman says she's not feeling too heroic right now, wanting to change the subject. Harley wonders if they are close to reaching their destination, but Selina doesn't know. However, soon Harley thinks they are, since she has a gut feeling. Selina asks what she means as undead GCPD officers arise from the sewer sludge. The women get to fighting as Batman guides the arrested Deathstroke down to the subway, battling zombie cops as they arrive at Tim Street Station. Slade knows that Batman knows where Riddler is, as Batman calls for the man in the machine. Riddler says he's not playing fair, so Batman angrily asks him to ask him the questions for the crossword. While beating more zombies, Batman answers the riddles, and soon the Bat train arrives. Surprising Slade, Batman even has a train. Getting on, Batman demands more of the riddles, and as the train rockets through the subway, Riddler accuses Batman of cheating. However, he continues feeding Batman the clues. Batman asks if any letters have been revealed on the grid, but Edward says that he would know if he was above ground playing fairly. Batman knows he cannot add rules to a game already underway, and as long as he answers the questions, he's playing fairly. Riddler knows this, revealing that one letter has been revealed. With that one letter, Batman is able to solve the entire board, angering Edward and making Slade know this needs to be some type of game show. Back in the sewers, Catwoman and Harley are met by the doorman, a hologram who notes that Selina is not alone. Selina says that Harley is her guest and she wants to talk to the underbroker and make a withdrawal from her accounts. Selina reassures doorman that underbroker will get a cut of her withdrawal, but they need to be let in before they die. The doorman opens a secret wall, telling her to be quick about the entry. The women dive into the room, meeting the real underbroker, who says that they have a conflict of interest and will not provide Catwoman with services if they can't come to an agreement with the other party. Around the room are clown mask wearing goons, as a woman says that she was assured they wouldn't have any company. Underbroker says that he is always open to a plan that benefits everyone, but the woman doesn't think that will, since she's after the same thing Catwoman and Harley are after. Selina wants to know who she is, so the woman says that these two are jokes, and what she has seen that night does prove that they are jokes, then she is the punchline, meaning she is their end. Harley thinks the clown makeup wearing woman is a fan, however Punchline says she definitely isn't. Catwoman tries to shut Harley up, but she asks why Punchline is dressed that way, learning from Selina that she is Joker's new girlfriend. However, Punchline says she's his partner. Harley wonders if the woman is funny, but Punchline says it will be funny with what she plans on doing with Harley's skin, despite Harley knowing that they need a voice and attitude to be funny. However, Punchline thinks she just needs knives. Harley says that in a few years after Punchline has had a few good cries and come to God moments, she's going to sit down for a drink with her and chat girl to girl, but right now she's going to bash her head in with a hammer. Punchline isn't scared, meeting Harley's hammer threats with her own knives as Catwoman catches the fleeing underbroker, saying she knows his real identity, where he works, and even where he lives, as well as his safe combinations. She continues to threaten blackmail and even bringing Batman down on him, but the underbroker agrees to get Selina to a computer to finish their deal, making sure they make them both rich. Riddler meanwhile calls Batman a cheater for solving his riddle, saying saying that he's going to prove to the city that he didn't win the game honestly, and they will realize that he is the superior mind. Batman, however, has found Riddler, shutting down his systems, as Slade wonders why these villains even bother living in Gotham if this is every night for them. Batman says that he recognized the room Edward was broadcasting from, telling the villain that he is going back to Arkham, something Riddler seems very happy about. Slade asks what happens to him as Batman tranquilizes him, wondering just how long his system will burn through the elephant tranks for. Suddenly a voice congratulates Batman for his victory, but knows it won't be enough because Bruce knows that the villain must know that Bruce Wayne is Batman since he is in Bruce Wayne's office. Turning, Batman confronts the designer, and the villain tells Bruce to come into the office since they need to talk before he kills him. Batman issue 92 was a great and long-awaited continuation of Tynan's series that saw Punchline make her debut, even though she technically debuted in a comic a few months ago. I enjoyed Batman playing one of Riddler's games despite Bruce almost immediately figuring it out, as well as Slade kind of being a little humorous here as a tag-along sort of partner to Batman. Since Tynan loves introducing new toys for Batman to play in his run, this issue is no different, and I enjoy how he now has a bat train and a train subsystem, since of course Batman has that. I'm eager to learn who designer really is, and next issue seems to be the one we're going to find out, especially now that he knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne and is talking to him kind of like he knows Bruce, or like has known Bruce for a long time. So I'm interested to see that, as well as a bit more Punchline, since as of this issue she's kind of differentiated herself enough from Harley that she's quite interesting, and I'm intrigued to see them both battle one another. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10.